Top of the morning to you, and welcome to a quick tutorial on how I level Rogue. I'm just going to start with a demonstration. So what you do is you ambush the level, and he's already dead. Just a Sinister Strike and an Evis. And now I got Remorseless, so my ambush has 40% more crit chance, which brings us up to close to or 100%. So we crit him, we bleed him, Sinister Strike, and that's how you grind. That's why grinding is better than questing. You make decent XP. We are on the last level for this area, so if I level up again I'll go to the next. It's fairly good. Of course you need to learn some spot specific things like the petrol pass over here, the fact that they are calling for help, how to account for that. So in this case you just find your target, go close, stealth, step, pull them away from the others, or basically towards where you were first. Make sure you get your combo point health quick, and then you eviscerate, and he's dead. More or less. That's it. So, why does this work so well? Right? Just going to park over here. It's a shame to waste the buff now, but that's how it goes. So, what we have here is a very fast offhand. Wait, my weapons are switched. Oops. Okay, now we have the fast offhand. So the fast offhand is important for your hemo, because every time you hit the target you deal additional damage. So a fast offhand hits more often, that's all. You proc your hemo more. And then very normal rogue gear, agility, stamina, some spirit, so we have out of combat regeneration. If I don't add any mobs, I have enough spirit to keep my health bar around the same place, unless I get really unlucky with crits. Now for the actual talent tree, which is probably more interesting. You pick up 2 points in remorseless attacks, which gives you the 40% increased crit on, most importantly, ambush here. On the second line from the bottom you can see that on the right. And then what you do is you have 20 seconds to go from one mob you killed to the next one you want to kill. And that's that. And the next important thing is to get improved ambush actually. So I just thought, okay, what do I buy to get there? And then it's like opportunity, of course, increases ambush damage by another 20%. So I was in this tier, I picked up 2 points in elusiveness, so the vanish and blind are resetting faster, which helps with clear speed in this build, because if you add your vanish and then you just ambush the target that added first. And then I was like, okay, 3 points to spend between Master of Deception and Camouflage, and since I'm playing Night Elf, so I basically have a 3 point in Deception over here. I put 1 more point in there, so I have 2 points for Camouflage, which makes me a little less slow in stealth, 29% now. And then I unlock this tier, I get 3 points in improved ambush, which is really important, because 45% here plus your 40% here is 85. And then what you do is, well, you get more crit. If you check here, I got 10.17% chance to crit over there. So that's 95% chance to crit. It's not 100 yet, but that's going to change later. There were some more important things to pick up here before I got the extra crit. So what you pick up next is you try to push for serrated blades and hemo, so you have to put 2 more points down. So I just bought 2 points in initiative, which, you know, we can get additional combo points, which is nice to get bigger Evis. And then serrated blades just lets you do more damage. Hemo is the first thing you use after ambush, It's very cheap and it offers you more damage, faster clear speed. And then, of course, to get Hemo I had to put 2 more points than just serrated blades, so I put 1 more point in initiative to make it more reliable, and 1 point in setup, which is nice on occasion because we have a little chance that our dodge offers us more combo points, very much like initiative combo point generators over here. And while we're down here, of course, we pick up prep. And then what we're doing right now on our way to higher levels is we are going to go for Dagger's Back, which gives us another 5% crit. And later on we will also get Malice, which also gives us 5% more crit. So we aren't really gear dependent towards the late game where the numbers inflate more when we are getting closer to 60. So this build basically lets you kill most mobs for 4 or 5 globals. Very fast clear speed. And later on in dungeons you might want to change it a little bit and see if you can slip in backstab instead. Because you can't always ambush as much as you want. Oftentimes tanks will pull the next group before the first group is fully cleared and build aggro on them. So yeah, but that's future concerns, and what you play at 60 is completely irrelevant to leveling. And this is a great combination, ambush and remorseless attacks, and the rest just plays off of it. That's how this works. I can just show you how it functions one more time. So the first kill is always a little bit slower, which is why I tend to just see we didn't crit there, so it was just off. Get the Hemo going, stab him, and boop, that's it, it's gone. So when you check for the next one, you can also make sure he isn't walking away if you want to do that. You open with an ambush, you Hemo, this is like 4 combo points already. Evis and he's low, and he's low. So that's how it plays. And as I said, like, I'm going to do this on purpose now. If you manage to be attacked openly, you just Hemo, Sinister Strike to 4 or 5 points, depending on how lucky you get the crits. So this looks like 5 points. And then it kills them about as fast as combat. The thing is, you don't fight 2 mobs at once because you don't have flurry. But flurry is only every 3 minutes, and even though it's nice and it actually gives you a bit of speed, this what happened right here, that almost 600 damage crit there. Right here. That's how you get the speed. And the eviscerate helps too. So yeah, this build generates combo points and has good ambush. That's it. So maybe you want to try it. I would recommend it, it's really fun if you like to grind. And it also works for questing, especially if you are having problems with casters, because combat kills things slower, and if casters get more spells off, then they hurt you and you have to eat them, and that's more downtime.
Not enough energy. Don't have
Yep.
energy.
One more thing I could show you that helps with this build, which I'm going to do right now, instead of make another video like any person who wanted to make money would do. People complain that you're slow with sub, so what you do is you run, you jump, you stealth, and you're almost on the mob. And if he's walking away from you, you can still distract to make him stop. But if you plan on using distract, you should do it early, I can show you that. Okay, my inventory is full, I should be going soon. So if you distract, you do it like this, so your energy actually regenerates as you make your way there. There we go. MB, Hemo, 6 strike, and heals. And that's how the cookie crumbles. I hope you give this a try. It's really worth... What am I going to say? It's really worth testing it, is what I'm going to say. Because I've been switching back and forth between ambush and backstab and combat. So I started leveling with combat swords, which is fairly generic, and everybody is going to tell you it's the best build, but the best build is the build you have most fun with leveling actually. So then I tried playing with a backstab build, but I wound up having to quest alone again after I found some people. They out-leveled me, so that happened. And I went back to combat, but because I was playing backstab ambush before, I played combat with daggers, which was okay. But it was so much slower. So I figured there has to be a way to make ambush work without going into backstabs too much, and this is it. This is how you do it. So here are the talents again. Remorseless attacks, get ambush. While you're there, you might as well grab Hemo and prep, and then in combat get your lightning reflexes synergizing with setup. You could actually put a point from initiative into setup instead if you want to. Lightning reflexes for the dodge, and then you go into precision and probably get some improved gauge going, maybe some endurance or improved sprint, whichever you prefer, and you get dagger spec. And for later on you actually get blade flurry in this build, so you can still kill 2 mobs at once. Yep, that's it. Give it a try, have fun. Bye bye.